I am Detective Constable Sean Hopton of the York Regional Police Major Fraud Unit. We would like to make our citizens aware of a large-scale, organized type of fraud we call the romance scam. A romance scam is similar to other types of fraud. The goal for these criminals is to obtain as much of your money as they possibly can. However, they use your emotions to build a connection and then a relationship in order to convince you to hand them your money. The suspects troll online dating sites searching for suitable candidates for their scheme. The victims are legitimately looking for companionship, like many of us in life. Contact is made, communication begins, and a relationship develops. The relationship progresses through constant and frequent communication, typically by text message. There are frequent compliments and early confessions of deep feelings, as well as promises to meet and potentially get married. A victim in a recent investigation received over 2,000 communications over a period of 3 months, which averages over 20 communications per day.
I met him, and initially he didn't ask for money, and there was a rapport, and I felt like I was walking on a cloud.
Once the relationship is solidified, the first request for financial help comes. The suspect concocts a seemingly believable scenario where initially a small amount is needed to resolve some type of issue. Promises are made to repay the funds soon when they are together.
The picture that was presented from this man, he's president of a company, owns 3 homes, he's rolling in money. I didn't see a problem with him ever paying me back.
The requests for money continue. Schemes such as, I need money to pay my employees, or I need money to secure a large business contract, or the government has seized a large amount of money when I was traveling, and I need money to pay a fine to release it. The schemes are well thought out and orchestrated, seemingly believable to a victim whose state of mind is susceptible at that time.
While he was away internationally, he put his house up for sale because he wasn't going to need it anymore. And he had a problem with the wiring in the basement. He hadn't taken enough cash with him to be able to accommodate this. So he asked me for some money, and it wasn't, his first request for money was very low. So I thought, yeah, sure, I can help him out with that.
The victims are often convinced to send money to the suspect multiple times without ever meeting. The suspect profile, of course, then turns out to be fictitious, with a false name, a made-up life, and pictures of someone else. The victims are left feeling heartbroken and often ashamed, in addition to the financial losses.
Well, obviously, at first I was shocked and I was embarrassed, and then I felt really stupid. But the more I thought about it, I realized that I don't need to feel that way because this man's a professional. This is what he does. He knows how to take advantage of women that are lonely and that are vulnerable and that are trusting. And now I'm angry and I want to be able to warn other women what to look for so this doesn't happen to them.
You want to look for any profiles that seem to be sort of too good to be true, and where there's an obvious, or seems to be a lot of dating profiles in particular where you have a lot of match right away.
But basically, if you're even suspicious at all of them, just end the conversation and move on and talk to somebody else. Don't waste your time.
York Regional Police would like to remind our citizens that fraud is a serious criminal offense. If you are a victim of fraud, we urge you to contact the police immediately to report the incident. Your information may help protect others from becoming a victim. To report similar incidents, contact the York Regional Police Major Fraud Unit at 1-866-876-5423, extension 6612. For more tips on avoiding becoming a victim of fraud, visit our website at yrp.ca.